What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the farm. A lot of just cleanup work here. I've got a lot of stuff to harvest, and so today might be a little bit of a boring video for you guys. Actually, 3 more fields are still waiting to go. Sunflowers down there, and what's over here? No, it's not sugar beet. I know I didn't plant that. Millet. Yep, that's what I planted. So those hopefully will be ready to go today. I've been harvesting some trees. I've got a little bit of money and just trying to get things caught up and ready because, you know, if you guys are doing this, you'll know that you need to be able to have everything ready to go so you can go ahead and start building and get all your products to the projects so they can start going, because they're not going to work unless all the items that are needed are there. So just having 2 out of 3 items is not enough. You need to have all 3. And although harvesting crops here doesn't really do anything for setting up those projects, it does in the long run, because now I'm going to have all this stuff here ready to go, so when the projects are finished and the business is open, I'm going to have all the supplies I need to send to these places so they can start producing the goods that I'm going to need to take to the shops to make extra cash. Plus, some of these things do take a while. If you guys are planting trees, you've seen how long it takes trees to grow here for me, and I'm sure you've seen it as well for yourselves. So growing trees is not something that happens overnight. It does take a while. And sugarcane looks like it's all full here at the shells, so now it's time to get some sorghum, which I'm currently harvesting, but I think I'm full as well with. So take this back over, load this thing back up with sorghum. But I decided in the last video, I believe it was, or the one before that, I'm going to work on Frito-Lay. So now it's just a matter of getting all the materials, and I'm going to run some of those materials today so I can get the project going. Ooh, don't want to go that way. I can't take my shortcut because I bought that field and planted wheat there. But I'm going to start running material over there today. It's going to need stone, gravel, and concrete, if I remember correctly. So, and I've got plenty of concrete. Hopefully, no, actually, I don't think I do, so I'm going to have to run a load over there, too. But, you know, that's just how it goes. And not having anyone here to really lend a hand, looking at the Discord server, it's pretty barren in there. No one's around, no one's online, so it's gonna be me, myself, and I for a little while. Actually, let me jump back over here. The field is long enough to where he's almost 50% by the time he reaches me here, so might as well just park the truck in line so he can just come along and offload it. Now, Courseplay would be one thing that would help here. Courseplay is kind of like GPS, but you get to set it up to where it follows you, and it follows a certain pattern that you have described or set for it. And I mean, I don't really understand or know much about Courseplay, just that that's basically lump sum what it does. And it's honestly something I have never used before, and yeah, it would probably help me out here quite a bit to get all this stuff done while I can still do other things. So, but since I'm also hiring the workers here, and I've got the timing down pretty good here on how long it takes things to get done. See, he's going to have to make another pass, it looks like, but where is he on wheat? 70%, so he's good on wheat. So it's not really something I'm super worried about. So let's take a look here at Frito-Lay. 90,000 stone is what I have, and I need gravel and concrete. So I'm going to move this guy out of the way. I might just leave this trailer here because I'm going to need boards. and I'm really not looking to offload these for a quick profit. And I don't think I have another vehicle up here. Nope, no dump truck. No, that's not the one I want. Okay, so gonna have to grab a truck from down here somewhere, I think. And actually, this was my truck. Now, this one's got a hitch, so what I might do is go to a store here, and I'm gonna chain these up. Nope, don't want that one. I want the trailer tipper. There we go. All the way at the end. And let's see which one I'm gonna get here. There's a spread. I don't think I have the spread yet. So I'll stop and pick those up on the way back. And then I can go get the stone and the gravel and get this project going. And plus there's the concrete as well. But it's only 6:53 in the morning, so the concrete plant is not open yet. Although I think the truck is still in there. Yes, it is. Did it fill up? Nope. So I got one more to do. Come on. Where's it at? Or is it because it's closed? Yeah. It's either because it's closed or the trigger is that picky. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. See what happens. I think 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So maybe I'm not going to be able to get any concrete run over there on this video, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot and get this project going. Now, what else? What else? Oh, I still have to start planting trees. And and I'm still going to need to start... How am I going to put this without sounding bad? Start working with the animals. What I originally had planned to say just didn't sound right, and I'm sure some of you would just go to evil areas with what I said. I mean, you are guys after all, right? That's what we do. Okay. How do I want to... Let me unhook here. I know some of you guys that watch these videos as well are also part of the American Truck Simulator group, and it was a question that we posed in our chat here. We joked about a little bit. How in the hell is a farming simulator game able to get multiple pivot points, like dollies and multiple trailers? I mean, train trailers for that matter. But SCS can't figure that out. And it's not something that's a mod. You can't mod it. It's, from what I'm told by a modder, it's something that is locked by SCS themselves. So, it's not something that someone can make a mod for. Which is really unfortunate. I downloaded a nice trailer pack, a lowboy trailer pack, and it's the extended super long one for the super heavy loads, and it's almost unusual. It's almost unusable because the trailer is just so damn long. You can't really make any turns with it. So it got me wondering, if those guys are able to... If these guys here are able to work it out, why couldn't they? But, then again, this is Farm Simulator, not American Truck Simulator. So, that's a question, comment, and discussion time for a different time, different video, not this one. So, I'll put this question out to you guys who are watching. What have you guys gotten done? Build any bridges? How many factories do you have going? Are you not even bothering with that stuff? Are you just farming and logging? I mean, what are you guys doing on yours? Let me know down there in the comments, you know, if you guys are playing this map or any other map too. It could be Pleasant Valley, it could be the stock maps, doesn't matter. If you guys are playing this game at your house and you know, you're watching these videos because, you know, you like the mods at least, you know, let me know. What are you guys up to? Do you feel like you're on track? You know, for me in this instance with the factories and everything else, I think I'm a little behind. I probably should own more farm property than I do. I probably should be farming more than what I have. And so I do feel I'm a little behind. Now, if I had multiplayer or if I dedicated more time throughout the week to this game, it might be a different story, but you know, this is such a time-hungry game. It time-demanding, and I mean, it's a great time killer. Don't get me wrong on that one. You can play this and time will fly. But, you know, you guys might see on some of my recordings, you know, and I think I've only been recording for 20-30 minutes, and it's just almost been an hour. But the amount of time that you can kill here with this, and how fast you can do it, it's kind of cool. And then again, it's not. Because at the end of the day, you're still feeling like you got next to nothing done. And it kind of is true to that fact. You kind of did get nothing done in the grand scheme of things. And my guy must have missed the combine. Yep. Combine missed him. Good. I can just pull right up alongside. But this will fill. So here's what I'll do. I'll pull up and then do the second one. And then he'll pull up and do the first one. And the other one's done too. There we go. Now I know there's servers out there as well for this map and this game, and it's not something I normally watch. The little gaming group I was with before, Evil PC Gaming, they did have their server, and it was fun, but people ended up getting bored with it. And unfortunately, that's, you know, a problem with every game that's out there. People get bored with it. But me and some of the people, some of my convoy drivers, we've been talking about doing a server. We haven't quite decided on what we're going to do, either P2P, you know, everyone game off of mine, or if it's going to be a dedicated server. They're not really overly expensive, so, you know, I really don't rule that out. We'll have to see how it goes. I know some people have been asking me if I will have multiplayer play or if I will have a server, and originally I thought I wasn't, but you know, it turns out some of the guys in my convoy group are interested, and they do play the game themselves, and one of them has quite a lot of time invested in the game on other maps, so he would be on board as well, which is great. Which, you know, that means to me that I'm going to have regular players, regular people on that I can trust and not jack around with everything. So now it's just a matter of deciding which way we want to do this, you know, P2P or dedicated server, and everyone getting the same mod pack that I have available on my Google Drive, which has been easier said than done, really, when we went over that. Well, he's still not done. Okay, so I thought he would move up, but apparently he doesn't want to. There we go. He probably won't until he's completely empty. And he is at 10%. So, yeah, I mean, how are you guys doing out there? Are you doing good without having help from others, meaning multiplayer? Um, are you only playing this as multiplayer? And what and all have you guys gotten done? I mean, I'm sure there are servers out there that have basically finished all the projects, or they got to be close to it. I mean, this map has been out for a little while now, so you know, there's got to be projects that are done or close to it. I don't need video links or anything like that, guys. Just, you know, make a comment. Hey, we got these companies built, and we're working on these. Or, you know, are you multiplayer? Are you single? I believe in my feeling is a lot of people want to play this as multiplayer. But I kind of like the whole single player aspect of this as well. And they did originally intend this. They made this map to where it was easier for a single player to do. I honestly don't see how that or Pleasant Valley are easy for single players to do with so much that has to be done. It's next to impossible, in my opinion, for a single player to do it. Alright, not impossible. Improbable. It is possible. It'll take a whole lot of time. I've actually been leaving this map up on my computer here when I go to work. So I'll just start this before we leave in the morning, and I'll head off to work and let it do its thing, and you know, it helps kill time, letting trees grow or letting crops grow, and you know, it's not like I have to worry about anything attacking me or an economy crashing or you know, stuff like that. So this is one of those games where, yeah, you can just start it up. Everything's already been planted. Maybe you're just waiting for stuff to grow, and you can just let it take its course. And then when you come home, you can pick up from there and continue on. Nope, not too far. Now also, I think I mentioned already, but in case I didn't, I have updated the mod pack, and so the link that is now in this video, as well as the last one I think, is to the new updated pack. So I haven't separated everything out. I should, but I just haven't taken the time to do it. If you guys want to update it with some of the new updates that are in with the map, as well as new updated mods and things like that, just go ahead and re-download the map pack, or you know, the mod pack that I have there, and reinstall everything. A lot of it is going to be, you know, copy over it, and that's fine. Copy over a lot of it. Some of the updates are the same file, and so it's going to ask you to copy over, and you kind of have to if you want the new file. I have removed the anhydrous tanks and the two seeders that were originally intended for those. So if you guys wanted to drop that stuff as well, what you have to do is basically clear out your mods folder. Highlight everything, delete it, or move it into a separate folder just for safekeeping. And then take all the mods out of the new one that you guys download, put it all in there, and you should be good to go. You should have everything that I have. I don't think I'm going to be adding any more, unless there are updates, things like that, or if it's just one of those, oh my god, I gotta have it kind of things. Like these dumps, these frameless dumps, they were just very cool. It's unfortunate that, you know, they're kind of cheated with the whole 150,000 capacity, but I saw them and I was like, yep, got to do it. They look cool, they're awesome, and it's something different than the Max and things like that. So I keep an eye out every couple days. I take a look and see what mods are out there. I did I'm willing to entertain the idea of other mods being put in that you guys have found and that you guys use. I mean, let's not go too crazy on the mods, not too cheaty, things like that. But for example, I had someone recommend a different conveyor belt to me. It was a off-road conveyor belt. It had twin tires on it instead of singles. They're bigger tires. They're also, I think you can change the color on them now, and you can activate it without actually having to hook it up to anything. Although someone said the original one you could do the same. I never saw that option come up, so maybe there was a different version there, I don't know. But the off-road one that I have now in the mod pack is pretty damn nice. I really do like it. Now if I can only, and I don't know if it works with the off-road one, if I can only link them up, you know, make my own little conveyor belt train, and when I'm pulling it from, say, the store to the quarry. So right now I have to haul one at a time. And it'd be nice if I could link them all up into one long chain and take them over to where I need them to go. Not sure if that's an option, but just a thought. But you know, if you guys have those mods as well, by all means, you know, that make a comment and, you know, leave me a link for that mod so I can go take a look at it. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to use it. Probably many of them I'm not. But you know, I'm sure there's a couple out there that I haven't used. But also keep in mind, this can't get too big. If it gets too big, then game performance or one's personal PC performance starts to be affected. And it starts to run slow. It might become unstable. And I really don't want to be responsible, you know, be the reason for why that happens for you guys. Alright, we got all three materials here, so Frito-Lay should start going. Hopefully by the next video that comes along, I can let this run long enough so you guys can start to see some of this progress. Now, if it's anything different than what it was in Pleasant Valley, which I don't know. Pleasant Valley, a fence would go up and eventually tower cranes would go up, things like that. And so we'll see here soon just exactly how this looks. Oh, the cement mixers are already out. So we'll see in a few hours here, very shortly, what this construction site's going to look like. I found it a little unfortunate that the bridge didn't have any kind of construction activity going. That would have been really cool to see. Have some kind of a barge out there on the water maybe, so you can lift up, so bridge sections could be lifted up. Construction crews, things like that. But there was nothing. No construction, anything. The bridge just appeared. So, a little unfortunate. But hopefully the buildings here, like Frito-Lay, is going to be different, and there will be actually construction activity going. Nothing ever moves, mind you. But, you know, at least make it look like a construction site. And I think that's what we'll still have here, if it is the same setup as Pleasant Valley. So, I think I'm going to cut that short here. I really don't know what my time is. I need to get back on top of keeping track of that. But I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully you tune in as this Frito-Lay factory goes up and this farm expands. I do plan on, like I said, getting into other things, but for the time being, it's pretty much just build up and plan ahead, so that when it is time to use those materials that I'm going to be needing, I'm ready, and I've got everything I need. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys in a few more days with another video. Until then, take it easy.